Good morning, Payne Chapel. Here is your wellness check for today.
Let's talk about the ABCDs of October Health Awareness.
A is for Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder, or ADHD, is a form of neurodivergence that profoundly impacts daily life, affecting an estimated 1 in every 20 children worldwide. For up to two-thirds of them, symptoms persist into adulthood. It affects people of every age and background. It's worth noting that over half of all adults with ADHD receive their diagnosis at age 18 or older, finding immense relief and clarity in finding understanding of their lifelong struggles. Untreated, ADHD is frequently associated with co-occurring conditions like anxiety and depression, leading to significant challenges in work, school, and relationships. While largely ADHD is genetic, early intervention is the most effective way for helping symptoms. The treatment plan combines medication with psychosocial interventions like behavioral therapy and ADHD coaching. For those warriors of ADHD, try prioritizing sleep and exercise, being visual and breaking it down by using a simple calendar and breaking large, overwhelming tasks, and seeking support. By raising awareness of ADHD, we can replace stigma with support, ensuring everyone with ADHD has access to the help that they need to succeed. B is for bullying. Bullying has had a great effect on not only the youth but also families and adults. These days, they are far worse than the forms that are shown in our favorite childhood sitcoms. Beyond physical, verbal, and social bullying, there lies cyberbullying, which can occur through text messages or online. Cyberbullying differs because it can be anonymous, persistent, permanent, and hard to notice. Depending on the actual message or post, certain forms of it can be illegal. For youth who are bullied, try listening and focusing on the child and assuring them that it's not their fault. Know that kids who are bullied may struggle with talking about it. Give advice about what to do. Work to resolve the situation and protect the bullied child. Make sure that the bully knows that his or her behavior is wrong and harm others, and be persistent and follow up. For youth who bully others, make sure that your child knows what the problem behavior is. Show kids that bullying is taken seriously. Work with the child to understand some of the reasons he, that she, or they bullied. Teach and use consequences. Involve the kid who bullied in making amends or repairing the situation. Avoid strategies that don't work or have negative consequences, and always follow up. So if you witness bullying, be a friend to that person who is being bullied so they don't feel alone. Tell a trusted adult if you see someone is being bullied. Help the person get away from bullying without putting yourself in risk. Don't enable bullying by providing an audience, and set a good example by not bullying. In the case of cyberbullying, offer comfort and support. Notify the school or organization. Let them know it's not their fault. Encourage your child not to respond to cyberbullying. Keep records. Get help. Block the bully. Be part of your child's online world. Remind kids that online actions have consequences. Tell kids to limit what they share. Encourage online manners. Limit access to your kid's profile and monitor usage. Talk to your kids about what they're doing online and put it in writing. And most importantly, don't be a cyberbully yourself. C is for breast cancer. Breast cancer occurs when the cells within the breast changes and grows out of control, usually forming a tumor. Due to these genetic changes, some forms of breast cancer, hereditary breast cancer, are inherited. Your risk increases if you have one or more or first or second degree relatives who were diagnosed with breast cancer. Additionally, the two genes that are most associated with hereditary breast cancer are the BRCA1 and the BRCA2 genes, and there's a 50% chance of children of parents with mutation inheriting that mutation as well. There are a whole other host of reasons while somebody can have a higher risk of breast cancer, which includes age, being a female, having a family history of breast, ovarian, and prostate cancer, sometimes your weight and smoking, and they're all listed here. It is important to take preventative measures by making healthy lifestyle changes, getting a mastectomy if you're having a very high risk cases or taking certain medications, and doing monthly self breast exams and getting regular mammograms. Remember, everyone is at risk for breast cancer, although most common risk factors for it are being born female and getting older. No matter your age, know how your breasts normally look and feel. If you notice any changes, see the doctor. The next two pictures that you will see will show you what to look for when you're doing your own breast self examination. You may want to pause and look and check and feel. And D stands for domestic violence. Domestic violence or intimate partner violence, IPV, is the abuse that occurs in a romantic relationship by current or former spouses or dating partners. IPV can happen to anyone. It affects all people no matter gender, sexual orientation, and income and education levels. The different types of IPV may include physical abuse, sexual violence, emotional abuse, economic abuse, and or stalking. Some common warning signs include controlling behavior, verbal threats, name calling or humiliation, blaming someone else for their violent outbursts, utilizing their sexual orientation or behavior against them, forcing them to have sex or perform sexual acts, threatening them with a weapon or violence, hits, kicks, shoves, slaps, or chokes or hurts them, their children or pets, and getting angry when drinking alcohol or using drugs. To help someone who is experiencing domestic violence, call 911 for immediate danger, watch for signs of abuse, find local resources, or call the national hotline, which is 1-800-799-SAFE. Set up a time to talk. Be specific of why you're worried, plan for safety, and be patient and not judge. If you are the person experiencing domestic violence, call 911. Get a medical care, call the helpline 1-800-799-SAFE. Find out where you can get help in your community, make a safety plan to leave, save the evidence, talk to someone you trust, and consider getting a restraining order. Love can be blind, but it shouldn't hurt. Today, we honor those warriors and survivors of ADHD, bullying, breast cancer, and or domestic violence. We offer our continual support, prayers, encouragement, hope, and bravery to those warriors as well as we applaud those survivors as they are the light at the end of the tunnel. You are seen, you are donning or don on your cape. You survived and continue to live victoriously. I hope that you were blessed by today's wellness check. Until next time, stay well.